years, one day at a time. Yes, Rumi. And I tell y'all, this was 9 years ago, right? So tomorrow is the day that my coworker came by, called that employee assistance program, for the very first time. Hey, Michelle, how you doing, lady? I got your text. Did I text you back? I feel like I texted you in my head. I'm gonna reach out to you, Michelle. But y'all, just knowing that this time 9 years ago, right, I was forced to face my fears and my reality, to start it at least, right? Started the ball rolling. Yeah, I didn't text you back. I got you. I'm gonna text you back. I wanna make sure I let you know. Hey, Crystal. We're happy to see you, Crystal. Mwah. Yeah, Crystal, I was about to play that song again that I sent you and Rumi, and I sent it to Blue Couch and Sheena yesterday, y'all. I'm gonna play that song again, but hold on, y'all. Right? I had to hold on. These 9 years have not been easy. Even like I said this morning, out there doing lunges, y'all, and squats out there crying. It wasn't about anything. Like, hey, who was that? Miss China say emotions make you cry sometimes. Made me think of H-Town. But yeah, I was crying because I was tired, but I also was proud of myself. And it's like that message came to me though, right? When you hear that alarm, that's when you kick it up a notch, y'all. Right? That's when you go full throttle for those last whatever. You know what? Let me give it one more. And what happens for me, y'all, is that every time that happens, I get that second wind that I keep talking about, right? I got my second wind, right? Each day creates a new opportunity to get it right. Yep. There we go. Each day. Yep. Beautiful celebration for you, Dana. Aw, thank you, Crystal. But Crystal, hey, you know, we are in this thing together, y'all. We are in this together as far as pulling each other along, pushing, kicking you down the field, whatever I got to do, right? It's a very, very, very important part of the journey, y'all, is having that support too. I know 12-7 just said that you've got to literally have to create a healthy system to write it and read it every day. 12-7, start with that, right? Because I know you said your circle is almost non-existent right now, 12-7, right? So start with that first, right? But y'all, tomorrow is the day, right, that I 9 years ago had to change my life. I wanted to read a real quick passage, y'all, from my book. If you haven't checked out my Perfect Imperfections on Amazon. I love that, Miss China. My Perfect Imperfections, y'all, by Dana L. Robeson. It's on Amazon. But I wanted to read page 88. If y'all have read my book, you'll know what I'm reading from. I'm just the whole self-motivation and stuff. This is the weirdest stuff. Whenever I pick my book up, I don't know why I do that some mornings, because it's right in this area when I'm preparing. But guess what? This is what I turned to this morning, y'all. So I wanted to read this part. This was right after my first visit with a psychiatrist, and I tried to be manipulative. I've shared this with people, y'all. When you have an addiction or you dealt with that and you have to kind of lie and finesse, I've never been that person. Oh, no, look at Miss China. No, I'm only reading a paragraph, Miss China. First in this group online. I love that 12-7. That's enough for now. Yeah, but listen, Miss China said I'm about to mess up my makeup. No, this is real. This is relevant to what we're talking about. Remember, I always say it kind of drops out of nowhere and it all connects though. So I had to motivate myself, y'all, in this moment. When I first had my appointment with the psychiatrist, I tried to lie and say I took too many sleeping pills by mistake. The psychiatrist just looking at me, waiting for me to own it. Then he was like, Dana, I got your suicide note, right, y'all? It was like, boom, in your face, like, what's going on? I had to own my truth, y'all. So as I'm walking back to my room, I got 1 hour before I go to snack time and recreation and all that mess, right? So I talked about this. I waited in my room, lying on my left side, staring out the window at the brick wall next door. The irony, literally staring into nothingness. That brick wall symbolized something for me. This is what I thought to myself. Okay, you've hit a brick wall. You didn't shatter into a million little pieces. You're still here. You have an opportunity to pull yourself up and get it right this time. The way you move forward depends solely on how you respond to this treatment that you are being offered. This is your lifeline. Use it and move forward. There is nothing left in your past to try to rectify or make sense of. You have the chance to make this life more meaningful than it's ever been before. You have an assignment that you must fulfill. Let's get cracking, right? That was me talking to myself, y'all, in the hospital, right? In the midst of my moment of like, what am I going to do next with my life, right? Excuse me, y'all. And that was what I, laying there looking at a brick wall, right? Literally feeling hopelessness, but having to